I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This here's the Sarge over at GI Mechanic Scale Modeling. Hopefully everyone is having a good night. It's Tuesday night. It's, a little bit off, as we all know, that second Tuesday of the month is when I normally do my live. And, yeah. So I want to welcome everyone, all my old subscribers, new subscribers, friends, family, anyone who wants to come in and hang out on a Monday night. You guys are more than welcome. Glad to have you here. So want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters in arms, my fellow law enforcement and first responders. You guys doing what you do, keeping the wolves at bay. Get ready to do our shot here. We're doing a little bit of well, we're almost done with this bottle. Then we'll start something else once we get done with a little bit of this Basil Hayden's straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey. So hopefully everyone has had a good week. It's been, I wouldn't say an off week, but it's definitely been a week. What do we got here? Who else texting me now? Oh, cool. Sister actually getting back to me about that. So want to give a shout out, salute to fallen soldiers currently serving, the ones that served in the past, present, the future. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for keeping the wolves at bay. Remember, we love you here. Amen. Salute. Yummy. Tonight's liquid of choice is Owen's Orchard apple cider, hard cider. And got, I think, just a little overdown. Mr. Radcliffe, how are we doing this evening? Welcome to the show. Without further ado, let me get on Well, we'll do a quick happy birthday, and then we'll do a prayer thing. Mr. Mark Jones has a birthday today, and so does Mr. Dylan over at NYS. So, see them guys, go over there, give them a quick happy birthday. If there's anyone else I miss, I want to say thank you all for coming and hanging out. So, prayer list hasn't really, it kind of has, but it hasn't changed. So let's get on with it. Big Charlie, Brian over at Got Fuels, Mark and Amanda Batson, Miguel's mother-in-law, the Walsh family, Gary Tannick over at GT Classic Plastic, Vaz and his family, Kevin Smith, let's see, Marcy's dad, Sean Wilkins' family, basically his wife, the McNabbs, Ernest's mother, Lewis and his family over to Project O, Phillips and family, Mr. Mark Radcliffe, and let's see, CB and family, Jonathan's two cousins. Anybody else, like I said, need to get on here or get off here, like I said, let me know. Shoot me a link there down below. Follow over at Styrene Relics, Chuck Jorgensen's father and his niece. Dart over at the Dart Cave has been going through quite a bit. Don Piggott, I ain't heard from him in a while. Hopefully he's doing all right. Melinda Bain over at Blue Ridge. Mr. James Darby, good old Doug Hensley, Frizzo and family. Then we got my broski Tur and his sister Tracy. They're doing that. Also want to give not necessarily a shout out, but kind of keep them in prayers too. Hopefully they made their trek up there to Maine. Buddy Owen and his old lady Tracy, and they're way up to Maine there. Hopefully they had safe travels. Should probably reach out to them. Then we got a couple people I ride with the CVMA, Mrs. Ski. Then we got Rob, Sidecar Bob, Fred, Carey, a.k.a. the Sarge. That's his road name. Ozzy was a guy up there in 1902. Jess's mom, Bandit's wife, Mr. James Morris, Richard Procarry's father, John Forrest, Papa Dan, James Earl Jones was another one, and apparently and stuff like that I seen. Hey, what's going on, Tom? How we doing? Welcome. Yeah, we're holding our own. We can't really complain and stuff like that. Let's see, Papa Dan, Steve Stenard, Steve over at Small Scale Adventures. He's got COVID. I talked to him. Last night. Talked to him last night. Small Scale Adventures. Then we got Mr. Edward Leonard and his family. Stephen at Scale Speedworks. Mr. Tim Nolan. Mark over at Blue Street. His father is supposedly Alberta. I haven't gotten really anything back on that. Mr. Donnie Griffin. And if there's anyone else that I missed, like I said, let me know. I can add them to the list. We'll do a thing. Also, I want to touch base on, keep those families and those who we lost. Tomorrow is 9/11, aka Patriots Day. So please keep those family members and those who lost their lives on that day in there on the prayer list as well. Take a quick moment of silence, say a prayer, and Amen. All right. So that being said, we got a couple quick announcements. I might somewhat try to keep this not too short, but kind of short. It's actually pretty nice out. So I made this appear on the bike. I'm not really sure. That is something that may still be up in the air. As of right now, I there's a good possibility I will be going to Acme. I just gotta do a little bit of planning, a little bit of situating, but there's a good chance I will be coming down to Acme. I don't know if I'm gonna do an actual hangout tonight. Trying to think if there's anyone else that I was supposed to nail up for prayer, or like I said, just a couple announcements. Hey, King Bob, what's going on? How was your meeting? Welcome. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of it for right now. Not a whole hell of a lot. Let us go to our shit. You know what? Jason, oh my God, I cannot believe we just talked about that and I never wrote it down. What's going on, Jason? How we doing? Hey, also keep Jason in your prayers as well. He just had to put down his best friend, a member of the family. Is but I want to say Bella, but I'm gonna fuck up the name, so I'm gonna look at it right now while I'm thinking about it. I cannot believe that I didn't write it down on the list, but I know we got it in there, so definitely keep him in your thoughts. Kayla, not where the hell was I getting at? Kayla. So anyway, like I said, sorry for your loss, Jason, and yeah. There was that. And to the mail claw. All right, so mail call today is from Mr. Dennison, aka as scale average modeler Andy. He has got a YouTube channel and local guy from down toward like southern tier area. So, yep. So I finally got mail call from him. I do have shop cards out in the mail. Hopefully they show up. I don't know. They're getting ready to send out mail-in ballots too. So I mean, they'll probably get lost, or maybe the mail truck will probably get caught on fire, and I'll have to send out more. I'll probably have to send out more like I did last time, which was weird. So from Mr. Dennison down there in Southern Tier, got a fancy decal and a nice little card. So let's see what we got. Keep building, be well. Thank you, average modeler Andy. Ooh, I like these stickers. So we got some fancy stickers here. That's pretty cool. And these are all models that he's built. There's another one. Oh, and this one actually looks like it's got like hologrammy look to it. That's badass right there. I like it. Average modeler Andy. Great. I appreciate the mail call. Thank you. Those are some badass stickers. And if you want stuff like that, you can reach out to Andy and get yourself some stickers. He's got an Instagram too. Put this up here. My other postage stamps. Actually, I was going to say Jason builds a little bit of everything one-to-one and model cars. Let's see. We did actually get a little bit of progress on our motorcycle this weekend. We were fucking around with a little bit of photo etch. Why does it look like my screen is not... I don't know. That's just weird. That's just weird. And I think we're going to actually do it naked. So I was experimenting around a little bit. And, well, I changed the color of the wheel. And I managed to get a custom mix. It's a little darker than the Yamaha blue, but it's also got metallic pigment in there. And this here is the color on the motorcycle wheel. So I got a little bit of a batch mate, so I'll end up actually, hey, Rick Zink, what's going on, brother? So we got that. So we got our custom mix for doing the fairings when I get around to it. But we do have some of the motorcycle put together. Now, photo etch, I'm just going to roll with it. However, the chain done did broke it did. So we got a break in the chain. Well, I was trying to put it on without fucking it up. Of course, photo etch doesn't. And then we're missing a piece right up inside there of the photo etch. So I don't think this will go to a show. This will probably just sit on, I don't know. It'll probably just sit on the shelf. So, but we did the photo etch and I was like sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? This will just be, this will probably just be a naked. It's going to sit on my shelf and I'll paint the fairings separate and go that way. But we did at least get this part done. Now the next part is going to be getting a triple tree and the rest of this done, which I don't know if we'll work on this tonight or not. We may. I may just say hell with the photo etch and just go on, but I've got the photo etch, so yeah, we've got that little bit of detail, and everyone, like I said, whoever's participating in the motorcycle group build with myself and Jamie G, I want to say thank you for the support. October 16th is the deadline, but it's not a hard deadline. So, what the hell did I just get on? No, I don't know what the hell just come out of my account, but okay. Anyway, so we've got that. Let's see. What else did we try to do? We figure we're going a different way. We did manage to sand, but when I tried to put the clear on, we had some issues. After wet sanding, and then drying everything, and then hitting it with tack cloth, and then trying to spray it. I don't know. It's like weird. It's like we got some hellacious orange peel in here. But on a semi-positive note, you can't really see the fucked up areas that bad. So, I mean, I do have at least that going for me. So, we got that. And then while I was painting the bed, where the hell did I just put the bed? Oh, that's right. I put the box in there, and I dropped the box on the floor. So I had to pick out a whole bunch of dog hair, cat hair, my hair. All right, Tom, are you popping out or gonna stay? Or do appreciate you stopping by. So I got, like I said, some weird shit to kind of try to clear up here and stuff like that. And we did put panel lines on it. Like I said, of course, after I got everything all nice and cleaned up, I had just started spraying the clear, and of course I dropped it. It fell off the stick here, which this thing wobbles around like a whore on an apple pile. So it's it is what it is. We also decided to go with a different style of wheel. Now I just got to actually prime these and spray them with some of this. I'm going to try this Revell Chrome. I tried it on the windows there of oh, yeah, that's kind of a good idea. Definitely get ready for shift change. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Hey, what's going on, Gary? How we doing? So, once I get a little bit of primer sprayed on these, I just prepped these while I had to restart the computer and everything tonight. So, these are going to go in these Desert Dog wheels. I had to clean them up, like I said, a little bit. I still got to do the pad printing on them, but I think they're going to look pretty good underneath this truck. Just because, I mean, these wheels always look good under a square body Chevy. So, you know, so we got that going for it. So, all right, let's get caught up on the chat here. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on at the moment. We do have, I think I probably showed it last week, but I don't know if I actually did have it done or not. We do have the interior done. We got some orange-faced gauges with silver needles. So it's like kind of backwards. I don't know. I thought it'd just be something different. Just your basic black. And then, of course, we got just red shifter knob to kind of client that. Hey, what's going on, Andy? How we doing? By the way, thank you for the mail and stuff like that. Mail call was pretty awesome. Pretty banging stickers. So, yeah, those are from Andy. So we at least got the interior done on this. We've got a firewall, carburetor, wired, and I just took a piece of rubber sheathing and put little pins in there. We've also got our air cleaner that I've got to work on painting. Got to work on touching that up a little bit, adding some detail. Got our wires run. We got our undercarriage done. We got our exhaust run. So this exhaust has actually got headers on it. And what it is solder with some aluminum pipe. So it's actual regular like exhaust. And we are going to put the roll bar and everything in her. So, hey, no problem. Like I said, it's anytime. So we got the roll bar pre there, which I'm going to probably spray this with the Tamiya, the Revell Chrome. I've got to get the brush guard painted. I got to get a couple parts pulled aside that I want to try. But I'm going to try this Revell Chrome spray again on it. So it's, yeah, so we got a little bit of progress done. But we also had a setback with the clear. But I am also using a polyurethane-based clear. So that probably didn't help much. That it was kind of humid as all get out the other day or Saturday when I painted it. So, and then, yeah, that's kind of really all I got. But we may actually just open up another kit just because this here is somewhat of another project, and I believe I showed it off last week. So this is a Sonoma SLS pickup. I used to own one of these, but mine was a 2001. Now, going through this, I think I found some extra decals for motorcycle, which are pretty badass. So I'm going to hold on to these, or maybe I'll put them in the truck. So I got to build this eventually for my buddy Owen and Tracy again. So I'm going to reuse these wheels. I already got the axles and it's done. Their dog Otis decided that, yes. Thank you, Bob. So cancer awareness group build starts on October 1st. A cancer awareness group build. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. So, shit. Did they already glue the body on? Yes. Without painting it. Ugh. Great. You gotta put the interior tub in first. That's right, I can't complain. Wait. Why is this all one? Did it get glued in? Oh, yeah, they definitely glued it in. Oh, wait. Be careful. But, yeah, actually, Andy's here in the chat. You can hit him up and stuff like that. He's got an Instagram, too. He's got his own YouTube channel. So, apparently somebody dripped glue on the roof. I have not yet, but I will probably have that. I'm going to try to mix some up, and I've got some of this red-blue duo that I'm going to try. And these are the Jacquard. It doesn't look Jacquard. And then I've got the regular powdered pigment and silver. So, and that's what I actually mixed in with my custom Yamaha, my take on the whole Yamaha. So, okay, no problem, Jason. We should be here for a while. Actually, I could probably change. And why does it seem like the orientation of all my shit is off? Nope, that's not what I want. I don't want full screen on that. I want to make this. Settings. What do we got? All right. All right. All right. I guess we'll just leave it at that and stuff and see what happens. Actually, you know what? No, I wasn't going to do a hangout tonight, but I may. Give me a second here. Let me. Drop that in there. Go over here to the U-Lube. The U-Lube. Oh, dumbass. What else? You clicked on your own channel. Well, definitely you can find your live. Dirt. Hey, Mr. Kevin Smith, what is going on? All right, let's see. Pin the message. Pin the message. You got the message pinned. There it is. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I wasn't going to do a hangout, but I decided, I ain't going to be all night, but at the same time, let's see. Now, what the hell was that trick? Well, yeah, you got away with the screen and stuff like that, but, like I said, that's why I dropped the link and stuff like that. Oh, holy shit, it worked. Holy shit, it worked. Now, we may actually try to slam this and see if we can't get a little bits of the... All right, let's see. Why is everything backwards? All right, no problem. What's going on, Rick? Well, you're more than welcome to jump in. I'm actually doing a little bit of the hard cider and... Yeah, what the hell? I don't know, it's just weird. The ratio of proportion of everything looks fucking off for some reason. Fuck it. Because I'm probably going to end up having to cut the fenders out of this anyway, in order to get this to slam down the way I want. Oh, please tell me you did not just fucking not glue this in there. That looks like it's got that. All right. Let's just go back to the side camera because it seems like shit. Oh, shit, son. Not a big deal. Shit, was glued. I should have put a little bit of. Yes, exactly. Frizzo just got home from the hospital today. He literally texted me right before I turned the computer on. That's good to know. I can't believe. Well, I was gonna say that he just got home. All right, come on. Dibble dabble, a little bit of dribble drabble. Dibble dabble, a little bit of dribble drabble. Oh, this has got the body graphics on it, which ain't gonna be too bad, which will work. Exactly. Got your 6, Frank. Oh. Well, that part came out. That's good. Now let's see what we've got. So we're using a Tamiya extra thin to get in here and kind of get some of these joints free. At least that one's free. All right. So we need a little bit more extra thin there. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? How we doing? We're just working on trying to get a couple pieces apart here. Yeah, we're doing all right. Can't really complain. Sun's starting to go down, so all right. Now we need a little bit more thin. And, we get a little bit more. You know, that's all right. Not a problem. Don't necessarily need these anyway. These little tabs are just for locating things anyway. Yes, it is. It's weird. But that means it's getting closer to winter time. All right. Oh, it might be stuck. What's going on, Chuck?
Not much. How you doing?
Yeah, holding my own. Can't complain. I'm working on doing a little bit of a kind of a rebuild on something. So, buddy Owen and his old lady Tracy there, they had a dog. I built them a car like for, I don't know, like 2 years ago or whatever. And their dog Otis decided to eat it. So, the only thing I got left out of it is the axles with the cool wheels on it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this GMC. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool, Rick. I like it.
Hey, Rick, how you doing?
Hell yeah, I like that. That's actually really cool, and that's right up my alley too. Classic car. It's like an Apache Chevy, sitting there 4-wheel drive with what looks like a Outlander. Oh, 59 Apache Recreation is what it is, which looks pretty badass. Hemmings Classic Car, November 2024. Trail Ready Overlander. That may have to be something that I build because it's kind of right up my alley and right in my wheelhouse. Hey, Chris Jacobson, what's going on? How we doing?
Well, talking right up your alley.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Man, that's looking good. So, I tell you about my fuck up with the photo etch.
What happened?
So, I went to put the chain on, and unfortunately, you can only move the chain a little bit here. Well, I got a couple breaks in the chain and trying to get it straight, and then I lost a chunk of the change out. So, yeah, it was. So, it's probably just going to go sit on the shelf and. Man, that's looking nice.
Took me long enough to get it started.
That's all right. I mean, it's shit. I've been sitting on mine for a while doing other stuff, and this one is not that I planned on doing anything with this one right away, but I was like sitting there thinking about it, like, another cool bonus. I think I did something this last time. I found some aftermarket motorcycle parts in with this particular kit. So I'm like, hell yeah.
Extra parts is the bonus.
Yep. Got an extra tank, some extra grips, and some pipes. And now all I need is just the rubber for them. And I'll have. That's definitely one of the Revell bikes.
This is that Tamiya bike that I got off of Mini Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still got a lot of them bikes down there and stuff like that. All right, where are the instructions at? I don't need the instructions, but oh, I forgot I did actually throw an extra. Oh, that's all right. I'll figure out how to put this together. So that's got to be the stock bumper. So yeah, I was working on trying to like pull it apart so that I can figure out if I want to put like an aftermarket engine in this or there's a motorcycle headlight. There's the glass for it. Like I said, I'll probably put some aftermarket wheels on here. there's the hood. Oh. Oh, I actually did over the weekend. Finally made a profile for Rumble, is it? Rumble, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Did that over the weekend while I was thinking about it.
I signed up for that when it was still pretty new. There wasn't much going on there, so I
Well,
kind of
that's what I
dropped.
was thinking is, there's Dirk Pitt. He's actually over there. And I'm like, maybe.
Yep.
I'm like, why not?
YouTube keeps playing their games. I might just go back there.
Well, that's what I mean. It's, it's weird. I mean, I'm not bitching about subs, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, but I also think it's like kind of bullshit too. So, where they're like playing their games and stuff like that. So, let's see. Do I got any shorter axles? Shorter axle. What I'll do is all right. Now I got to figure out, because I'm going to do a red and green two-tone, and I just got to figure out what red and what green I may do. But I may actually do this metallic red and this metallic green two-tone.
Oh, yeah.
So,
red and green, they're complementary colors.
Yep, that's what I figured. And that was like, because I want to try to keep it and stuff like that. Hey, that's not a problem, Kevin. And get off there and, go watch Trump operate his camel toe map. Yeah, why not? I mean, shit. Either way, no matter what happens, I'm pretty sure there's going to be bloodshed after the election. That's my opinion, but it is what it is.
That Jamie Raskin there.
Yeah.
Their plan is they're going to go in there and arrest Trump on Inauguration Day.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Like, wow. I can't believe that shit. I'm like, wow, you guys got some fucking stones. You got some balls. I'm trying to pull that shit. All right, so let's see. This is door cards, which we'll keep. So those are door cards. I gotta figure out how I want to. Actually, I'm thinking maybe a nice tan or like a light brown interior to tie in with that.
What you building now?
Just that GMC, that Sonoma there for that red and the green with the outside. Do like a two-tone. Well, I'm thinking, well, I don't know. I could always go black for the interior because black goes with everything. So. Well, she's already been president for, well, because they already had a coup and shit like that. They already took fucking Biden out with a fucking silent coup that a lot of people aren't realizing because they knew that she couldn't do shit.
I guarantee you 10 to 1. They said that if Biden didn't drop out when they want, they're going to drop the whole bribery thing on them.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's there. It's
It's
obvious.
there. I mean, it's definitely obvious. Buds, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Boston.
But yeah, no, there's definitely a lot going on just with everything kind of looking. It's going to be, yeah, there's definitely a show on the horizon.
It's going to be an interesting few months here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, excuse me. A little bit went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. I know I got to go to the VFW district meeting in Constantia this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't stand you.
In Constantia. Yep.
Can't stand you.
Constantia. Yep. Can't stand ya. Yep. I got to be there by 10 o'clock, so. Which I'll be there early. No. On the 14th. On the 14th, like I said, it's. What? We'll just add one more project to the pile just because we can.
Just because it's there.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yes. Well, if really wanted to, I could actually I could stream the debate and stuff like that in the background on like a share screen. And we could watch it like in person, and then we can all just kind of laugh at the hoe and oh man, we get fucked up. Sit there, drink, take a shot every time she fucking
Cackles.
Cackles, yeah, fucking
Cackle hole.
take a drink. Yep. Fuck. I don't know. I'd definitely be fucking. Well, I'm only drinking hard cider tonight. I got some of that. I think I got just 70, just a little over a gallon left of that Owens Orchard hard cider that they make up there, which is actually pretty damn good.
Got a little kick to it.
Yeah, it's got a decent kick to it. It's actually good. I mean, it's actually made by Owens Orchard, and I got a half keg for the wedding, expecting a decent amount of people. So, been trying to, have a couple glasses a night. But
last time I planned a party, I had like 40, 50 people that said they were coming. So I had 10 pounds of 10 pounds of ribs, hot dogs, hamburgers, a whole bunch of other shit. Only my father and his wife showed up.
Oh, I fucking hate that. That was the same way with my wedding. I was expecting like 100 and something people. Actually, 88 was actually what RSVP'd, so I planned on 100, and then like only 60 ended up showing up.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, whatever. I mean, I got chicken, and
I got food for a while.
It out, but I had Auburn Poultry do the chicken for me, so it saved me have to like fuck around and have to worry about trying to cook the chicken and get it all done, and then it was just easier to focus on like wedding shit. So
Yeah. Well, I started the ribs early in the morning. About the time everybody start to show up, I got 10 pounds of ribs that are just about done. It's like, gee, thank you.
yeah. Yep. That's why they make freezers for a reason.
Yep.
So now I gotta figure out how wide and how much I've got to take out of this. So I'm gonna have to chop this down just a little bit to get these wheels to tuck. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, I could hit it. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Sister got caught naked in the
Yep.
bedroom with her boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I kind of could believe she went through with it. It was just one of them things that.
We'll have to check with Montel Williams or Willie Brown to see what kind of person Kamal is.
Oh yeah.
I'm qualified for this position. I was Willie Brown's chew toy.
There was actually a video that I had seen that actually the hell is it? Today they actually showed her back when she was and stuff like that with Willie Brown, like an old video from like the 90s, like 95.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Well, she was with Montel Williams. She wasn't bad looking.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, wasn't bad back then, but fuck.
It got hostile as it got older.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call senility. Yep. Get that old senility. Alright, so I guess now I gotta try to figure out how much. How. Oh, that's right, dumbass. That's right, that's how you do that. So now we're going to make a little mark, wherever my marker disappeared to. I just had the fucking thing. There it is. Well, I could try to make it make sense, but we ain't got that kind of time.
Some things were just not made to make sense of.
Mm-hmm. That's where the wheel is going to go. Right. Yeah, no shit. The only one person say anything nice is Mr. Willie Brown. That was because she was going down on Mr. Willie Brown. Mr. Rillos, what is going on? How the hell are we doing? I gotta figure out.
How we doing, Jeff?
Fafa, what's going on? Okay, let me jump over here as emails quick. Hey, there it is. Rochester Con, out in Victor, Rock Con. Saturday, September 21st. I don't think I'll be doing anything. Dick bag.
Hey, half-ass, how's it going?
Norm, what's up, buddy? Tim Frederick Memorial. What do we got? Best automotive, best ship. Well, this is actually
So, RockCon's usually a pretty good sized show.
yeah, I was gonna say there's no shit. Yeah, I'll have to look that. I've actually ran into some of the guys there at the SearCon show out there at
That'll be next month.
yeah, I was gonna say holy shit. And then there's man, son of a bitch, because I plan on going to Oklahoma sometime within that time frame too. What's going on, Norm? Oh hell yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Start a club. Why not? Oh. Now I gotta figure out where. That's gonna line up there. It's gonna line up there. Nice. That's cool. You could just walk there, Kevin. Yeah, why not? Just start advertising it. Oh, good push. So, you see how the hell I want to think of how I want to do this. I'm going to bend the frame up.
Turned out to be a nice day today.
Yes, it did. Call it AAA Akron. Why not? I'm sure you get enough people walk around there with a little bit of meth or something like that, and I think what we may do is I didn't put the axle in, but I'm gonna have to pull this apart, make a slight adjustment to get the frame to lay right.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to probably cut and bend. All right, well, looks like I'm gonna have to bust out a little bit of the old Tamiya thin here again, and let's see if we can get the axles Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to need to do that. Because I'll just actually get... And when it's sitting at that level...
Never much.
Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Mini Mike? Let's see. We got this wheel. Figure. I wonder. If I just cut this. What's going on, Mark? Thank you, Mike. What's going on?
How you doing, man, bud?
Let's see what we got.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, you ain't got some no sounds.
Oh, mic is muted.
Oh, no, unless he's doing like work of some sort or.
Now can you hear me?
Ah, there you are.
There you are.
How we doing today, huh?
No, we're still going.
That's good.
Still don't know where, but we're going.
Right.
Well, I think the brain quit, but I've been awake since like 3:50 this morning, so been out of bed since 10 after 4.
Oh, yeah, if it's that close, I mean, it's sure beat driving all over God's creation. Now, do I try to?
I've been up way too long.
Did your father make it back from Alberta?
Oh, he's in Alberta.
Oh, he's in Alberta. I thought he was just traveling.
No, he's loading up garbage and stuff and taking that to the dump tomorrow and sorting through things.
Oh.
He won't be back on the road until like the end of September.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the first week of October, maybe.
Gotcha.
He wants to be on the road before the snow hits. So
I'm pretty sure he would if you asked him, Kevin. Hey, you know what? That's all that matters. Just as long as you're enjoying the ride, Norm. Shit. I'm driving the bus. I got my helmet too and everything.
Driver says window lickers to the back.
Yep.
wife hates when I do that.
What, lick the
Stop at a
windows?
stoplight. You stop at a stoplight, and some idiot beside you. So I start licking the window, stare at him.
Well, that means you can get the jump on the lake because he's paying attention. You lick the window and you just hit the gas and you blow his doors off. It's a diversion. Diversion. All right, so now I got to put some more. Yeah.
I should move my screen so I can see everything that's going on. There we
go. Yeah, no shit. I hear you there, but did you at least have fun doing it? And especially doing it with a friend and stuff like that. Good friend be sitting there next to you saying, "We fucked up." Or no, it's a friend will come bail your ass out of jail. A good friend will be sitting there next to you saying, "We fucked up," but it was fun.
Yeah, I guess we found out.
Mm-hmm. What was it? I want to keep on adding. Hey, Norm, I don't know if you're doing. If you want to jump in, you can jump in. What else they want to? I'm just.
Got one of them
be the setting
parts.
Oh, I hate them.
Must be the setting you have this on.
I could have put that on sooner.
Yeah, I was going to say, they used to have a program back in the day there, Kevin. It was called Scared Straight, where they had the lifers that are in there for, I don't know, some bullshit, but they're in there for life and want to, like the not violent ones that you could put around kids and shit like that. And
yep,
try to scare you and shit like that.
I remember that show.
No, it was actually a program that they had. They take it right up to Auburn Correctional Facility, which was Supermax.
Yes. I know a couple of kids that actually went through that.
Yep.
But it was also a TV show.
Well, yeah, they made it into a TV show, but
yeah,
that was actual program like. But that was also back before the TV show too. Way before the TV show.
I remember watching when the girls went in, and of course the female prisoners, they'd start yelling at them. The girls would cry and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's see how I want to approach this. Let's see, we're already putting fucking Tamiya extra thin on here.
Oh, you got one of them oops parts too?
I wouldn't say it's a oops, but yeah. Oh, for changing a shot? Damn, that sucks.
What's that?
Oh, no, and Kevin Smith got busted for changing a price tag and it wasn't even shoplifting. Yeah, no, I was going to say it worked for some didn't. I guess it just all depended on the person. Oh.
It's like everything else. You're not going to get help unless you want help.
Right.
Well, the inmates can't help as much as they could if they were allowed to do it.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I mean. If they were, if they were allowed to, like, it would have been some fucking.
Every one of them would have been straightened right out.
Yep. If they could have actually gotten a little bit more handsies. Break that, but we may. But at least get it separated on this side. Might be doing a good stroke. That's right. Point the X-Acto knife towards yourself. Yep, there we go. That's how you're supposed to do it.
When you pierce the X-Acto knife, pierce the skin and
exactly.
your heart.
Yeah, this isn't a bad kit, but they're there's only a lot of cleanup to do. Only.
What kit you working on?
It's like the Pete kit.
Peterbilt wrecker.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna change the whole back end of it anyway, so totally
So
a
actually, there's
different
this
style.
guy, not to
Different
cut
style
you
of boom.
off. He does a lot of stuff. Actually, Tim over at Throttle Power was talking about him. And what's going on, little Jimmy? Anyway, he makes like really awesome 3D printed like headache racks, does wheels. I mean, this shit looks
oh, I seen that. That was some nice shit right there.
nice shit he's got. I'm like, holy hell, yeah. Mr. Tim Brown over at the Throttle Power of the Throttle was talking about it. And I'll tell you something, I looked at his website and I'm like, yeah, if I built a lot more big rigs, I would probably spend a lot more money.
Spend more money than you already do, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've been trying not to. I've actually been really good because I have not actually bought anything model related since like right before the wedding. Oh shit, I didn't even realize Norm was sitting back there. My bad. What's up, Norm?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, not
How
all
you doing, Norm?
Hanging in there.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the whole boom system on this thing.
Are you going with something more modern or?
A little more modern, not much. Basically, a dual ram single boom with a dual winch.
All right. Yeah. So you're basically gonna do it like a dual boom. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do a record with a NRC type boom on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ford 9000. It's like the one I used to drive.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's what do you call it? The pre-stinger boom on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
is that
this one?
the one with the old home style boom on it?
I was gonna say, yeah, home style.
Well, I think I can show you a picture. Show you roughly what it's going to look like here. Present, share screen. Yes.
Yeah.
I have to bring it up first.
Yeah, no problem. That's cool. Holy shit! Must be got enough of the. Want to buy the couch dude's dead. Probably. There we go. All right. Exit stage. Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like an
It
early
doesn't quite.
kind of
That looks
Yeah,
like my brother.
that's
dual winch single boom.
yeah. The single boom extends, but there's no stinger like they have nowadays.
Right.
Come on, where's the other pictures here? Kind of something like that, right there. It's just a single boom, double ram. It's got the two.
Got the slider on it.
2 winches.
Yep.
And then it's got like it's kind of got like the very early stinger on it. it will drop down, but it's meant to have the big leather straps kind of thing.
Okay.
Tennis balls. I think we need a little
Tennis
bit
ball
bigger
launcher.
than tennis balls.
Yeah, because this one here has the stinger.
on it. Yep.
Right, this one's got the stinger that kind of goes underneath, and then it's got the
the wheel lift.
Yep. Yeah, the
Yeah.
wheel lift.
and then it also has the regular leather support one.
Oh, the rubber. Well, we call them rubber bands, but
Yeah, the leather straps
Yeah,
or rubber straps.
rubber
Whatever.
band, man.
yep, the rubber
Yeah.
band.
So that's kind of what I'm going for.
Is the
Yep.
older style with like the leather straps and
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
as
my truck.
old as what it's not as old as what this kit comes with, but it's not new like the
what
other
they
ones.
got now.
Yeah. And then of course I've got all my engine pictures, so I know where all the piping goes. You know where all my hoses go.
Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea, especially make sure.
As many as I can get, anyway.
Who's got to pull the
I'm not
strings?
not putting them all on, but see, I was
Yeah, the truck I drove
thinking
was
of this
Ford.
style. I was thinking of this
That's the home.
style
Yeah,
too,
that's
but
the
there's
home
a
style.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Is the home
Yeah.
style?
like this one's got a lot of rigging, like a lot of cabling in there. Like,
Well,
and
yeah.
if I have to build all that by scratch, you know,
Well, I mean, look at
I
you.
can
We're
do
driving cars too, shouldn't?
I can do the other one fairly easy.
Oh yeah, that one. That's yeah. I can see where that one would
This
be
one,
really easy, but
see, this one's also, I believe these are the side picks too, right? You can separate these two booms and they can swing off to the side.
yes.
I don't know if I'd trust them to support that much weight. They're
No,
not
but
very
you can do it
substantial.
basically like to
They're
strap off
more
to
for
something
pulling.
to hold the vehicle, and then like winch off the other side. Use it as more of a
Yeah, it's more
like
of a
a
pulling
support.
instead of lifting.
Yeah,
It's just more like support to keep truck from going over.
Yeah. But you can use it for pulling up the side of a ditch or something. You can pull something up, but you wouldn't
Right.
want to lift too much.
Yeah. That's why I just set it up where you can just hook off to say like a telephone pole or something along the lines of that. And,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. The truck I used to drive was Ford 9000. It had an NRC bed on it with the dual 20-ton winches and wheel lift on it.
Ah.
Yeah. I used to drive just a regular Ford pickup wrecker.
Had one of them too. But my old boss had it. I didn't have it.
Well, my father used to work for Tony Pett's Automotive back in the day. He used to drive tow truck for him, kind of under the table. And he was telling me a story. At one time, he had to go. Basically, had like a jump start call, or it was like a service call. Well, he was laid off for the winter, so he was working, making money under the table. And it was a guy at the unemployment office and stuff like that. His car, he had to go jump start.
That's not too good.
I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, I just kind of told him helping a friend out and stuff like that. I ain't getting paid or anything. He just needed me to go do him a favor. So he said, yeah, pucker factor was high on that one. When he got there and seen whose car it was, like, oh, well, you're laid off. Yeah, you're supposed to be looking for work. Does this work? No. I'm just helping a buddy out. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
He didn't want you waiting too long, so he asked me to go give you a boost.
Yeah.
Take the truck, we'll give you a boost.
But yeah, that's what he used to do. He's worked part-time for them and worked for Fight Cali for years. North Street, not Franklin Street. Big difference. Well, it's kind of the same family, just one does the cement side and the other one, but it all, yeah. I ain't going to get into that one, but yeah.
Yeah, a couple of people found out I was retired and they wanted me to come back and work for them towing again. And it's like, I'm retired. I'm not looking for another job.
Right, exactly. I'm not looking for work. I'm supposed to enjoy this time, not.
I told them, talk to me in about a year after I've had some time to get bored.
Right.
Coming up on a year, I'm not bored yet.
Right. Well, that's that's the big thing. Excuse me. Let's see, I gotta put this on. All right, we're not using them or that. Or that. We're gonna use this.
And those trucks I was showing you, that I'm gonna try and cut up the sides of this one to kind of mimic those ones too.
Ooh,
Probably
damn, that sounds good, Mini Mike. Damn, that sounds good. I could almost actually go for some of that right now. But I had
I had hot dogs.
I can't remember what the hell I had. Holy shit. Must be I'm getting dementia or something. Oh, that's right. I had a fucking bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich with a little bit of wedding cake and a slice of apple bread.
You're supposed to say that piece of wedding cake until your first anniversary.
Yeah. I got that. That's actually set aside in the freezer.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
No, you're definitely right, because
Don't eat it.
yeah, no. It's actually sitting in the freezer all wrapped up in a hard plastic container. So
No, I mean a year later, don't eat it.
oh, you're not supposed to? Shit.
Well, I'm just saying.
Maybe
most women over order the size of cake. So by the time the wedding's done,
maybe that's where
you've got 2 months of cake.
Mine didn't taste too good a year later.
Well, no, that's why I put mine in the freezer. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It was in the freezer, but still, they get freeze burn. They get. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Right. We still did the traditional cut it and all that stuff, but yeah, we tried it.
You're supposed to keep the top piece.
Yeah, the top piece. I already got. Yeah, I got all set aside. I just going to be that right there.
It's not good for eating after a year, but I tell you, you thaw that out and bring it to the bedroom that night.
Oh hell yeah!
You're gonna have fun.
Whipped cream left over from the fucking cheesecake bar, for Christ's sakes. So funny story about that. Gunther actually got his first taste of fucking whipped cream. So I was had some leftover strawberries and stuff like that, and I kind of took some of the wedding cake and stuff like that, mixed it all together, and I'm like, oh cool, I got that. So I was like, I wonder, I'm like reading the ingredients, and it's only milk, so I didn't give him like a lot of it. So I'm like, okay, I just like put it on the cake there, with the strawberries and stuff like that, and I just kind of mix it all together with the whipped cream, and yeah, it was like, all right. So I held the can upside down and dribbled a little bit out, and he licked it, and then it's like I pushed a little bit more, and it was like slowly starting to come out, and he was just licking the shit out of the oh God, it was hilarious. I didn't give him much, but I gave him like a little bit. And it's like tonight, when I got it out again tonight, he was like sitting there just looking at me, like sitting all still, like, hey, Daddy, you going to give me some of that? That was good. So maybe I'll have to try to make like a short of Gunther doing whippets.
Our dog
I'll
gets
probably do it
everything.
tomorrow. I don't want to, like I said, give him too much, but you know. Yeah.
No, our dog gets everything.
Whippets.
Doesn't matter. Pieces of chocolate bar, fucking.
Well, I mean, I keep him on like I said, a very strict diet. Like he does occasionally get like regular like meat, like real chicken, granite cooked chicken, but he gets, you know, nothing really, what should I say, like out of the ordinary, like as far as human food, not really human food. It's like, you know, something like
Angel had
macaroni and cheese or something like that. You know, I keep his diet really strict, but yeah, it was.
Yeah. No, Angel just had pieces of hot dog here not too long ago. She had Jello earlier today. She had a couple pieces of my black licorice. She's had a couple gummies. Oh yeah, she gets everything. She is spoiled, doggy. But she just spent the last 15 minutes chasing her freaking frisbee at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, so, and that's what, the fourth time today that I threw the frisbee around for her. So,
yeah,
they're well exercised. My sister's dog, she has a Jack Russell. Well, had a Jack Russell. It was quite a few years ago. That damn dog ate a 2-pound chocolate bunny in one night.
Ooh.
Had a bellyache.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
Oh yeah, diarrhea, but I mean, the dog was fine.
Well, yeah, the pie's always good any time of night. So,
and then we had a party at my sister's place, and I had one of those big 16-ounce glasses of, you know, like water glasses, but it was a 2-finger pour, right, like that. So Jack Daniels and Pepsi, and of course by that point I was sleeping on the floor because that's put out the air mattress. I was sleeping on the floor. I left my glass on the floor, and a damn dog drank it, a full glass of Jack and Pepsi. Man, was he hurting in the morning.
I'm sure he was. Probably
he was in the corner moaning and everything.
He's like, "What'd you do to me, Daddy?" No, you did it to yourself, bud.
Yeah.
You fucking drank.
There's a video on YouTube I seen the other night. This raccoon ate this guy's plant. And the raccoon's all passed out in the yard and everything. He gets up to try to get away from the guy, and he's falling all over the place. Can't climb the fence to get over it.
The same thing with the pizzas too, there, buds.
Yeah, no American Pie, huh?
Yeah. Holy shit, that's some thick cookies. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can debating on how the hell I want to do this. Now I can just take these springs off and make the frame.
Sounds like somebody's printing something.
I am.
I can just faintly hear
I
it.
was wondering what the hell that buzzer was. I would think that it was someone printing something.
Yeah, I'm working on my. Well, I got it. It'll be in my video coming out, but I'm working on something.
Well, actually, this is going to be a fuel cell instead of.
I know I gotta start printing out some more stuff here soon too.
Pretty much for my diorama, but it's for the vehicles for the diorama. No, it's not a post lift.
Gotcha.
I'll be printing up another one of those soon too, because my other one, I don't like the scale of it. I gotta fudge it. Fudge the numbers a little bit.
It's always good to fudge numbers.
Yeah, I know. Especially when they're in my favor.
Do I want to leave this as E6 and just slam it down, or do I want to try to drop a V8 in? Choices.
I've been watching or rewatching all the supernatural shows.
Right.
And the hell am I on? What season am I on? Season 8. So yeah, so season 7. I'm thinking, you know what? I could do the supernatural car.
Yeah.
And then I could do all the rest of the supernatural cars, because there is 18 different cars that they drive in season 7. Because Baby is under lockdown.
Okay.
Because they're all wanted.
Yeah, the feds got it, right?
No, they just got it hidden because Sam and Dean. Because the last one they were. Season 6 they were shapeshifters or something that were mimicking them. Or maybe it was the beginning of 7. So they were wanted, and they were also driving a car just like Baby. So they hid Baby, and they just kept stealing cars or whatever, right? So the last episode, they were driving like a 70 or 71 Plymouth Roadrunner.
Joey, what's going on? How we been? Long time no see. Well, we're just holding our own, fucking around, doing what we do best.
Mr. Joe, how we doing?
How are things going out there in the Ohio? You go hang out there with Mr. Kevin Smith. He's always looking for someone to hang out with. You go to a model car show and I gotta shorten this up by a little bit. I wonder how.
Yeah, I guess I'm down to the last of the gray parts. I'll have to go on to the white parts next.
Ooh. Nice. I might have to shorten this up a little bit. Not much I can push them in.
I'm going to be over on the paint booth for a bit, so I'm going to drop this out. And if it's still on when I get done, I'll come back.
Nice, Joey. Nice. Good deal. There you go. See, yeah, you can just join Model Club that Kevin Smith, stuff like that, is putting out there in Ohio. Mr. Donnie, how we doing? How's everybody hanging tonight? Hey, see, there you go. There you go, Kevin. You got one guy to join you. Hell yeah. That'd be cool. could just shorten
Hold
that up.
on.
That's what I'll do. I think I'll shorten that up. Oh, till spring? Okay. Yeah, you could even get Big Charlie in on it too. All right, no problem. Gets the sandwich and we'll be here for a little while. Hey, sandwiches are good. I had them the other night. Oh, tonight. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. It was like leftover from the other night. So can't go wrong with bacon. Especially you throw lettuce and tomato on it. Sandwich. Sausage sandwich. Ooh. So yeah, I gotta figure out what some of the local go-to eats are in the Oklahoma area. Because I don't know if I really want to do it, but I may start a restaurant or a garage or a combination thereof. AAA model. That's exactly what I thought was going to have to happen. Whole entire fucking centerpiece
It's too big.
is going to have to come out of there. Okay, no, so I don't know. I got to figure out exactly if I do go to Acme, what exactly I'm bringing. I know it's pickup trucks, and I got to get something done, regardless.
Yeah, I still don't know if mine's still gonna make it or not make it. But I'm just bringing whatever I build. But it's
Right.
just more or less. I want to go just to meet everybody. The Moors. I mean, I've met a few so far, but
Right.
there's a lot more people that will be there. Like, like if you're going to be there, it'd be cool because then I get to meet you in person.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's I try to make it an every year thing, but this year the wedding and everything else kind of going on. It's
Right.
Hard to keep everything in frame.
right.
The way you have the layout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird because I can just go to the straight side camera, which is what I got on, but it's like there we go.
So speaking of which, since both of you guys, Sarge, what are you using for controlling board per se? I mean,
I am using OBS, which is overkill, and I've got different like setups already, like as far as scenes. Shit, that reminds me, I gotta sit there and do a video on that too. Ask
but
me
I mean,
all.
are you using a podcasting control box with the to switch from camera to camera and audio?
Well,
Like,
it's kind of something like that. So I've got 3 different web cameras and stuff like that, and what it is actually, you know what? Let me see if I can do this. I'm pretty sure I could. Hold on. Let's go window.
That's what I use is OBS.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll just
right, and that's
pull it up on the screen. So as you can see right here, I've got like a multi-view camera, which right here. But right now I'm currently on my side camera because a bunch of the shit and stuff like that I'm doing. So, but then I've got just so I can just translate in between different ones. Then I got just the overhead camera, which some of the orientation's a little different, and I can switch back and forth and just really trip people out. This was like my other one I used to have, but some people said it was too busy, and it kind of is, but it was just to take up different like space that I had until I could figure out. So now I just made all the cameras bigger and just use like my multi-cam screen here. So it's like if you want to see my face, you want to see my hands, you want to see what's going on overhead, we could do that too. And then I've got ones and stuff like that. You know, I've got my mail call, you know, ones that I can sit there and change all the different shit. You know, I got all my scenes and stuff like that kind of over here for like quick change and stuff like that. So
the OBS, is that a one-time purchase, a monthly service, or
so OBS is free. It's open software. But the nice thing about that is the StreamYard is what I'm actually streaming on. That was something I did later on, and I bought it for the year, so I can have up to 10 people total.
right?
So
I've got 2 different workbenches. Right. So I've got this work, which has an overhead cam, and then I've got my other workbench, which has an overhead cam, and then I've got my floater cam, which you guys can't see, but it's a floater cam that I can move around wherever. I can move it to my paint booth. I can move it looking on this bench or looking on the other bench, or turn it up so you can see my face. And each one is set differently in OBS. So I'll have bench 1, which is overhead cam and floater, along with my wireless mic. And then bench 2 has the overhead cam, the floater, wireless mic, or whatever you're going to have. And then I've got, and that's each different scene. I've got another scene where it's just this camera, one scene that's just the floater, and one scene that is my other overhead at the other bench. And then bench 2 also has my PDF page, because I use it to explain what I'm doing with my wooden ships and stuff. So each one is set differently. So depending on which one you click is the one that you're going to display.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
So it makes it easy. It sounds confusing, but it actually makes it really easy.
It definitely sounds a lot better than buying some of these breakout boxes that I've been looking at and video capturing cards. And
oh no, don't even bother with that. OBS is so overpowered on what you can do. What you can do with
I don't
OBS.
even deal with half the shit on here, to be honest with you. Like I said, I just use enough to look up cameras, and I've messed around with different stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm asking, because like I've already blown a bunch of money, and I'm already pissed that I paid $250 for this 8K camcorder up here thing, and it's a piece of shit. And I'm ready to just take a hammer to it. And I'm looking at another camera, and I'm just because my GoPro.
Oh, funny story. You know, I've got one Logitech camera that I picked up on sale. I paid $40 for, which is my overhead camera. I've got my side camera, which is one of them OA or ONN Walmart cameras, and my
Uh-huh.
in-your-face camera up over here. Actually, you know what? I can.
So
That's my Logitech,
you're using webcams.
and then that's just an ONN one. I think I paid $10 for this one. I paid like $15 for this one, and like $35. I was at Staples and bought it because I had a sale on there. You know,
Yeah, I
and
guess
then
the
I've
camera.
got a swing arm that's actually I took one of them desk lamps, took the lamp part off, and just mounted the camera up there, so I can have all sorts of different
Right.
movement. And then this one, I got it mounted to a flat base. It's actually like a walking stick that Daniel, Munch Modeling Man, gave me, and I've got it kind of taped here to the side of my table, and I've just got it mounted right there. And then, like I
Yeah.
said, the other camera's right there on my shelf, so it looks
See,
right in my face. And I think maybe my whole entire camera setup. Let's see, I think that was like 15, like 25, 40. So for say like $70, I've got my camera set up for like $70. And and I forgot, I got this fancy like $10 microphone that I put on a little swing arm thing here.
Right.
That's kind of in the background, and it's like a Bluetooth one, just USB plugs right in. And it's
I got a USB mic, which is not even on because this camera's got a mic in it, which I found that out the last time I was assembling something, and I thought I was muting myself, but it wasn't.
well, the nice thing is if you're using OBS, you can go in and set up what you want to do. So, like on the face camera, I just mute the camera and I just go with the microphone.
Right.
Like you can go through and mute the different ones so that, and you got to play around with it a little bit, but it's actually really, really nice.
I guess the biggest problem I'm running into is zooming in on any of my what I'm doing my YouTube videos for. My GoPro only zooms in just so much.
Well, if you're using a GoPro, I can tell you that actually works out well, but that also is more of like a sport action cam.
Yeah.
That's
what I bought.
7 silver.
I originally bought this for an action cam for my RC. It's for when I'm out rock crawling and stuff. But I thought, oh well, it's a Hero 7. I figure, I mean, I know plenty of people.
Oh yeah, the 7 silver. That's awesome because it's like waterproof and like.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, that was failing. So I bought this piece of crap 8K camera that I thought it said autofocus, but the autofocus sucks. It doesn't focus. I think it's a real piece of crap. So, so I'm kind of looking into.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. You'll see some of these people and they'll drop like huge dollar amounts on like different stuff. And I'm like, why are you dropping like all that? I mean, it's your money. You do what you want. You're going to anyway.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I when I started mine out, I was doing everything on a budget, and I still try to do shit on a budget.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. No, definitely, Kevin. I mean, it's Why try? All right, Jeff. I appreciate you.
Night, Jeff.
Have a good evening, and we'll
See you
Have a
around.
good one, Jeff.
We're all like bad pennies. We all turn up somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of because I mean, I'm looking at the Sony SBE10, and I just haven't had time saying I'm going to spend $1,000 on something.
Well, see, that's what gets me is unless you're making like buku bucks on YouTube or whatever, and you're getting them fucking like paying you all this fucking money, and I mean, each their own. You do what you want to do.
Right.
But me, I'm not gonna bend a knee and fucking like some people do this as like an actual job.
Right.
Like because they get up there and it's all about subs. Yeah, sure. Subs are great and all, and I'm not cutting them down because I've met a lot of fucking awesome people and stuff like that. And even though I've got say like 600 something subs, okay, I've probably met like maybe a good handful at different model car show. We'll just say about 100 out of the 600 that I know that I've actually met in person, and I just think it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, because I actually got to meet these people in person. You know, when I first started my channel, I got personally invited down by Fred Henry to go to Acme.
Right.
Like, and that right there is a channel starting out. It just fucking was like, wow. And, you know, I'm looking at all these guys who like started out, you know, when they're like over 1,000 now, whatever, you know, everyone's like, oh, we got to get the magic number of 1,000. I mean, yeah, that's great. Look at Doug Hensley. I mean, he's been busting his ass longer than I've been on the scene, and he didn't roll over 1,000 until like a while ago, and he should have been way over 1,000. He's putting out like 2-3 videos a day.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
You throw me on big screen here for a second.
Yeah, I gotcha.
This is what I have for a camera.
Okay.
I've got three of them. They are complete autofocus. They have zoom and everything. They come with a remote, so you can.
Come with a remote.
Oh, that's actually fancy. It's got a remote.
You can lock your focus. So, you know, like right here, it's locked. Okay. So if I lock it, now it won't focus on the bench. So it'll stay focused. So if you want to grab something, bring it up, it's always focused on that spot. You re-hit that button, it'll autofocus again. I can change my brightness. I can change my zoom.
And that's pretty badass. You got a fancy.
I can turn the mic and the camera on and off if I'm using the mic on the camera. You can reset everything. You can change the hue and saturation of your colors. Right? You can flip your screen if you want. Right? These here are about $80 Canadian on Amazon.
Huh.
That's not bad.
Actually not bad. Not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, that's, if you got 3 of them, that's
I don't know if you can.
Not bad. That's fuck it.
I've got mine is the DW49 Pro.
All right, the 49 Pro.
They're about $80. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only need one because I think I could use this one here.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
It comes with the flip. It comes with everything. Like I said, I've got. Oh, you probably can't see that one. But
so how'd you go about mounting it on your overhead? You just
here. Just give me a second. Just give me a second here. Go to my floater cam. Right, that's this one now. So what I've got is one of these flexi arms. That has a screw clamp, right? So the flexi arm just kind of goes all the way around and goes to a screw clamp. I've got a shelf above me, but you can put it on your desk.
Right. Okay.
And it comes with this piece, right? So this is like
Which adapter.
it's meant to go on
yes.
top of your computer,
Yep.
right? So I bought the flexi arm and mounted it to it, and then it's
Awesome.
just a USB that goes to your computer, right? Now I've got this one. The one I'm moving right now is on a selfie stick, and then like I said, I've got one over there as well. You can see it up high, just because my ship is so tall, so it's up higher.
Right.
But all three of them are the exact same cameras. You know, they all. Oh, and if you go into OBS and you hit camera settings kind of thing, there is so many settings that you can set on this camera. It's insane. You can set your focuses, your zooms, your ISOs, your color saturations, it just goes on and on. I think there's almost 2 pages of stuff that you can adjust on the camera, you know, alone, like in the computer, right? Which is easy access. And then once you have all your colors set, then you can adjust things using these, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
see, that's bench 2, right? And it's got its own remote as well, you know. And so I can do whatever I want with this one.
So the cameras, the remotes are individual. You can't use it on the other cameras.
Nope. There's 2. Each camera comes with its own remote.
Okay.
If I hit this one, it's my other camera that will zoom in and out, not this one.
Right. Okay, good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no screwing them around, but you can also do it. You can also do it manually, but yes, that's what it's called. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go looking at those tonight because I'd rather pay
awesome.
that kind of price tag.
I appreciate it. I've been following it on Instagram.
It will do up to 4K.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate you stopping by.
3 times zoom. It's got dual mics. It's got the remote control. You know, I don't know if this number would help you at all.
What is that? Is that XDO?
XOO 41 GMP 17.
All right, cool. Muchly appreciated because I really didn't want to spend $1,000 on what they consider a vlogging camera today.
Storehouse, how can I help you?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like some of that stuff is like way too expensive.
This is the whorehouse. How can I help you?
Yeah, right. But then it's like you also got all them like influencers out there that I never actually.
I think you may have the wrong number unless you're looking for an escort.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking. Okay, you have a great day. Yeah, call my number. You're going to get the whorehouse. Anyway,
gotta love telemarketers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I love these cameras. They're great.
They're actually pretty decent. I mean, they're nice. I mean, shit.
I mean,
just for that one camera, but I mean, you could do a lot of shit with that one camera, though.
Right.
Yeah, but
see, that's
I don't know how you guys see it on YouTube right now, but because I have satellite internet, my picture looks like shit. But if you watch my videos, I use these cameras for recording, and they're great, clear pictures.
Well, that's also because they're streaming too, and my internet's kind of.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say shit,
Yeah,
but I'm on Spectrum, so.
Wow.
Satellite internet and streaming. Yeah, my picture is garbage. I don't care if you got a $20,000 camera; it's going to be garbage picture. But recording is beautiful. Like I look at it here on StreamYard, and my picture perfectly clear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I upgraded my internet up to 1,000 gigabytes because they were saying that all my problems were because I was on budget friendly whatever, and I haven't seen any better in anything since I got the 1,000, except for I'm able to now download from the internet, which it seems strange that all of a
Well,
sudden.
they always throttle that shit, and don't let them tell you. Because I had a buddy of mine go through and fuck around my router settings, and it was like not even. And they went through and just fucking like, yep. Hey, by the way, yeah, it's like we know you're fucking because my shit was running so much faster, and then the internet service provider there went through and actually changed the fucking settings in the router remotely. So them fuckers are basically
No, they
They
down.
throttled it.
Yeah,
they're throttling your shit back. And then when I had one of the service people call because they want, oh well, they said your router's a problem. I'm like, bullshit, it is. So, and then it seemed slower when I put the new router up. Well, somebody decided that they were going to leave the Roadrunner block in there because that was what Spectrum was bought by Roadrunner or Time Warner Communication, which is Roadrunner.
right.
So,
Man,
long
no,
and short
it's
of
like
that,
those names.
yeah, it was just like, I'm like, you motherfuckers are throttling my shit. We don't do that. And not this company, blah, blah, blah. I bet. I'm like, you're so full of shit. That's your fucking loaded response to tell everybody. Shut up, woman. I was like, fuck you. And I was on the phone with the customer service, but it was like, yeah, and then it's like they sent the tech out and, everything was done right. It's like you can't really fuck it up and hooking it up, but my internet still wasn't fucking working, so they,
Yeah, the only downfall with the equipment nowadays is I don't have the stuff comes from ours of Spectrum.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you're buying, you're renting, whatever you want to call it. You got their equipment, so
yep,
they don't give you the driver disc. They don't give you any of that software. I used to
yep.
always have my own stuff, and I was always a Netgear person, and I knew my Netgear equipment, so I could go in and do what you're talking about and be able to know, that what I'm streaming, what I'm, going upstream, downstream, the whole big, the whole 9 yards. Now I have to rely on them because they let
Right.
me out of their shit.
Yep, exactly.
Unless I want to try and I don't even think I can get it to work if I went up and tried to bypass their crowd.
No, it ain't necessarily worth it, but it's just like because
No,
the minute you do, they're on top of it and are going to be throttling that shit right back.
yep. Well, that's the whole purpose of everything. They were like, trying to sell fiber optics back in the day. I mean, I was hooking that shit up on the poles back in the day when it first came out. And it was like, oh, this stuff is so much faster and so much better, and then all they did was they had the first beginning people getting the real wind of it till they started selling, and then after that, it's like, all right, guys, turn on the system. Yeah, the system you're turning on is the system that they want, not what you want.
Yep. Exactly.
Phone companies are doing the same bullshit. 5G.
Oh yeah, we're gonna run you at like fucking 3G.
That's still 3G.
That's what I mean. I find it hilarious, and people pay, especially pay all that fucking big money for like fucking iPhones and shit like that, and fucking hey, whatever. To each is that. You want to fucking sit there and spend money on third world shithole? I mean, all the shit's made overseas now. There ain't really hardly anything made in America anymore. It's a damn shame that we've outsourced basically our whole entire fucking country's been fucking outsourced.
Yeah,
It's a goddamn shame.
it is. It is. Trust me. I mean, that was the last job I had before going on disability. I used to work for a board manufacturer. I used to run not run, I ran the crew that ran the machinery to build electronic equipment. And it was just harder and harder for us to keep up with them over there because they've got sweat teams that are willing to do any of it 24/7, 7 days a week. And all the contracts started going overseas, and we started getting hit hard.
Mm-hmm. My grandmother used to work for Smith Corona back in the day, and made typewriters and stuff like that. When they sold out to fucking Mexico and stuff like that, she had to go down to Mexico and train all them fuckers down there how to do her fucking job.
Yeah, I did that too once.
That's like, wow, they're fucking, hey, we're doing this, that, and the other thing. We're fucking rolling up shop. Thank you. But, hey, now train these little fuckers on how to fucking do their, do your job. Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't send us down. They sent them up. So we just thought we were bringing them up to ISO standards. That's what they told us.
Oh, right.
Like, oh my God. I'm like, and then after all of a sudden we started getting layoffs and everything. I'm just like, that wasn't fucking ISO shit. They had us train them so that they could ship the shit there.
Yep.
And cut us out.
Yep. That's a goddamn shame.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that people let that shit happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand, it's like fucking, kind of big corporations. I understand they got to get their nut, but also at the same time, like, it's goddamn shame that, but we kind of did it to ourselves too. I mean, Americans want like fucking,
like now,
like now. Oh, I want $15 for flipping a fucking burger. No, you don't need $15 for flipping a fucking burger, because that job, unless you're fucking management working in fast food, is meant for those in high school and stuff like that. Welcome back, Joey. Is meant for fucking high school students to get some sort of life fucking skill under his belt a little bit, learn how to make a little bit of fucking money, and not make it a fucking life career, because you cannot support a family on that unless you're fucking management.
And that's what it was designed for. It was designed
for just
college kids and high school students a job during their in school, and that was it. Yeah, I think I made $1.25 an hour when I worked at McDonald's.
Shit, I worked at Ponderosa Steakhouse, and I made I'm sorry, it just went up. I made $4.15 an hour. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. And I worked out back as a dishwasher, for Christ's sakes.
Right.
And I was like, washing dishes. I mean, okay.
Shit, I think I started my first job pumping gas at 75 cents an hour. That was manual labor. Check the oil. Check this. Check that. All common courtesy checks. Pop your hood for you, ma'am. Let me check your oil. Let me check your coolant. Let me check this for you. Yep. We don't even have too many full services left anymore now.
No. That there's not. Oh, shoot.
Let's screw that up. That's why I tell my grandkids, I feel bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
My granddaughter, which is the only one that's old enough to respond back enough, she's like, why, Grampy? I'm like, because your life is going to suck.
Get ready to embrace the suck.
I'm sorry, your grandfather's going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for you.
And that and the other thing, too, I mean, the Pound of Gross Out or TKO restaurants.
On the gross out, yeah. Which I don't think any of them are there. I don't think Ponderosas are out.
I think they still have oh no, actually I take that back. There was one in Seneca Falls, but that ended up closing out and is now a fucking car wash.
Yeah, there's been a lot of car washes coming.
Yeah,
in my
it's like, what
area,
the
it's
fuck?
like I'm kind of like, really, guys? I mean, you know, I could see if we were in the, salt states, states that get snow, but this is Florida. It
You
rains
guys just get it off the ocean.
well, I'm just saying it rains every other day for somewhere, so your car's getting washed all the time. But yeah,
Right.
but a lot of like you're saying, a lot of those types of restaurants, they're all gone. There's I know there's something new opening, but they all kept changing to a different company, and
Yep.
the only thing that's still stuck around here is the Golden Corrals.
And that's awesome because I like me the Golden Corral.
Yeah.
But I'm also a fat kid too, so I enjoy me some Golden Corral. Closest one we got is in Syracuse.
I go to the Golden Corral. Certain ones. There's a couple that aren't worth going to, but
well, yeah, that's because that's like the other thing there with that franchise shit too. Like it also depends on the franchise and who they got.
that's who they got working for them. That's what comes down.
Right, that's what I mean. It comes down to who they got working for them.
But maybe I can use this transmission. Turn it into an automatic. Is this an automatic? No, this looks like the manual. It's awfully small.
Maybe I think I'm going to relocate the battery to the back. And put it bigger.
A little better. Realistic for this one.
Oh, how long ago and stuff did they tear it down? Oh, they just tore it down. Okay, out in Akron.
Yeah, we got more and more. They just finally took down one of the oldest Orange Grove, the side street fruit market that used to sell to the public, and then the actual facility that used to get the oranges off the trains and onto the trains and then off the trucks.
Right.
All torn down. So I'm kind of like, so where'd that all go?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of it, like we say, it's not so much the time and era. A lot of it's got to do with the families. They don't, next generation doesn't want to take over.
Oh yeah. Just like with a lot of the farms and shit like that.
Yeah, they don't want to do that manual labor. They don't want to be, so think smarter, make it bigger. Have people working for you to do the work for you.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I hire a bunch of the fucking Mexicans and the Guatemalans to fucking go out there and pick the cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a lot of the farms up here in this area.
Yeah, we have a lot down here over there on the other side for the strawberry picking and a couple other things, the major stuff. Out in Plant City's got a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
I can use this.
You know what? Maybe I'll just say fuck it to make this a curbside.
Can't do that.
Oh, I can do whatever I want.
It's no fun as a curbside.
Yeah, I know.
What
I just
do
gotta do.
what do you got though? What is it?
Well, right now I'm working on a 95 GMC Sonoma pickup,
Oh, okay.
and I got some of these fancy, like, low profile rims.
Tires.
I want to kind of get them to tuck up in there, so I've been working on cutting out some of the fender well, and I got to figure out if I want to try to leave the frame stock or if I want to try to maybe chop the frame and then like put some extra pieces to make it
Like C-channel it
like C-channel it kind of,
so you can drop it down more.
so I can drop it down a lot more. So
What about offsetting the spindles or offsetting the making an offset on the axle so the axle drops? It's a pretty cool and easy way to do it because you just
I
take.
gotta do that too. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to cut because I got them about. Well, I probably cut this little plastic out right here a little bit closer, but
Yeah, that's a pretty wide.
oh yeah, they're definitely wide. That's what I mean. These are, and
Like
they're going on a compact truck, but that's. But I could also stance it out, but I don't really want it stanced out like low like that either. Let me make
so you
a phone
can't
call.
you can't cheat and just camber them.
I probably could. That's why I was thinking
Make it
about just
look like
making it curbside because that'd be real easy to do.
one of those Hondas.
No,
Tuck-
I know he wouldn't. I know my buddy Owen wouldn't fucking like that with the whole camber thing because we always make fun of them retards that like cameramen and stuff like that, and they wonder why they burn up fucking tires. I mean, it ain't too bad.
I guess I gotta visit the. I gotta print me another transmission.
Or maybe, oh no, actually, I can use this frame probably for something else, but maybe I'll just custom C-channel a frame.
I'll just do a one-off frame completely.
Yep. Get some measurements off of this and just.
Yep. Well, you can section. Yeah, just section it so you can use.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm like, actually, no, I'll just section this one and try
That
to
way
figure it out.
Yeah, you don't have to reinvent the wheel in the front.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I mean. It's like I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go with this. I'm just kind of doing random shit right now to it. Get these leaf springs off, and then I can, or maybe I'll just cut right here and.
All right, Cliff. I've been up since like 10 after 4, so
All
it's
right.
time for me
Yeah, I
to
know. I probably ain't gonna be
go lay
on.
down.
I probably ain't gonna be on much. I don't know. I'll probably get off at like 9 o'clock and stuff like that.
No, for me,
So
it's almost 20 after 9.
yeah, I know. I was gonna say for you, it's your because you're an hour ahead and stuff like that. Hey, Edward Leonard, what is going on? How's everything doing? How's family doing?
Thank you very much for having me on.
Anytime, anytime. Like I said, I just kind of one of the things. Yeah, definitely good information on the camera.
Yes,
I probably
definitely.
Yeah,
won't do anything with my setup because I've got an actual solid setup, but that camera's
yeah,
actually good for future reference.
yeah. And they said they're cheap. I love them. They work great. And I use a lapel mic that I've got from Amazon as well. And you can mute it right on the microphone itself. It's got a three-way connection. It's got the 3.5 jack. It's got the
Oh,
USB-C
cool.
connector, and it's got the iPhone connector. So you can, you know, plug it into pretty much anything to use a wireless mic on anything. And yeah, I like
Nice.
the way it sounds and everything else. So
Oh, yeah, that's half the battle.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick one up tonight at least, and then I'll look at getting maybe a second one. But I do appreciate the info very much. So
yeah, I can. Oh, if I can find it here, I think I know where it is. Let me show you
I really hate to give
the
this
mic
camera.
microphone set here because I've got two of them. I've got one that it came as a single lapel mic, and then one was a double. Yeah, this one here. Unzoom here.
Oh, yeah, 2 seconds.
Unzoom. Yeah,
Zoom.
that's what they look like.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
No problem.
That's what they look like. It's got the iPhone. It's got the USB-C, and it's got the 3.5 jack.
Right.
You can hit mute on the buttons. Um, you can go noise cancellation right on it. You can change your gain by holding, I think it's this one. I'd have to read the instructions again, but if you hold it for 2 seconds, there's 3 different levels of gain for your microphone.
No shit.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, but that's what they look like. Anyways,
Nice.
Yeah, I'll check them out too. They
yeah,
definitely
I like
became
them. And they use a USB-C to charge them. So most phones are USB-C now, unless
great.
you have
Yep.
iPhone. But most phones are USB-C for charging. So yeah, 2.4 gigs or 2.4 gigahertz. So
It's actually a pretty good mic.
yeah, I can go about 30 feet away before it starts to lose it, and I've heard them go further. So
That's actually pretty cool. I could do like my yeah, I was trying to figure that out there, Edward. I don't know why my windows are so small tonight. I don't know if they changed something or what. They probably did. Who
yeah,
knows?
the single or the double, either way, if you're having guests on or something, right?
Great.
Yeah, that would actually be.
I picked up the double so that when I'm out in the shop recording with my dad, um,
He can
he
wear
can
one
have one
too.
on and I can have one on, right?
Very cool. I will look for those too.
So hopefully that helps you out a little bit.
Well, you
Done
saved
so.
And
Why are
they
you
were
barking?
me a bunch
cheap
already,
too. They were
so because I was getting ready to
yeah.
pull the trigger on that Sony camera, but I just like I said though, I really didn't want to spend $1,000 on.
Yeah. The microphones were fairly cheap as well. They were only like $30 or something like that.
Cool.
That's again Canadian, right? So
Yeah.
30, $40 for them. So there you go, sir. I'm out of here for the night.
All righty. Have a good one.
All right.
Great night.
Gunther, what is barking?
Well, he's kind of like mine.
Or a rabbit or something like that walking.
They hear things outdoors that we don't.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely hearing shit outside. I know that.
But yeah, that's why I was asking, because I see everybody do kind of the same things, and I started doing some of it because I kind of don't want to have to edit too much. And I'm like, if I could just switch my angles, from up to side to front view.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, and that's the other reason why I like doing it this way too. And it's like with my lives, I don't edit anything. If I fuck up, I fuck up.
Yeah.
You see it. It's like that's raw.
Yeah, mine's the same way, and you'll hear it in mine because I said I won't edit my films where I edit anything out. I'm just saying I also I don't understand why and I already asked, and everybody was like saying that it was my SD card in my GoPro, and I'm like, no, because this is the one that came with the GoPro when I bought it. I haven't used it that much, and because it stops the video, it stops recording, and then you got to hit record again. So I end up having to have fade-ins and transitions instead.
Yep.
But it's like I'd rather not be piecing anything. Where if I just upload it, I can upload it to YouTube right away, and I have to go through and make sure that the video's one piece.
Oh, what the hell am I on this thing for? Yeah, I could have probably done that too. I got some of them marrow bones too.
Sorry, my dog's too little for. Well, he's bigger than most Chihuahuas, but he's still a Chihuahua.
Yeah, Gunther, on the other hand, he's a puppy, and holy shit, he is a handful, and he's big.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Speak of the devil, there you are.
I'd be like, yeah, my dog's probably a snack to some of these dogs in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, yeah, a marrow bone tasty treat. Yeah. What, Gunther? What are you barking at? You get that tail going. Hold on, let me switch cameras here. Gunther. Hey, watch the tail. Come here. Come on. Up.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on.
German Shepherd, right?
Come on. Up here, turd.
Is it German Shepherd?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
There he is.
Oh yeah, just a baby.
Yeah. Like 84 pounds.
Right.
He's just over a year old. Yeah,
they are the smartest
dogs.
Stand
up straight. There you go.
There you go, buddy. They are smart though.
Oh no, he's definitely smart. There are some days. No, don't you be trying to snatch shit off my desk.
My buddy he's had a couple of them, but his last one, man, she was so smart, and he taught her all the commands in German instead of any English, so nobody could interfere with confusing the dog.
Some of his commands are in German, but he also has English commands as well. And there's only a couple that are in German that only I know and my wife knows. So,
Right.
it's just one of them things.
Sure is not a warden. I guess you can all depends on who got the dog first.
Yeah. Well, he actually went to both of us, and I'm not trying because he's actually kind of my dog more than hers. But I also want him to listen to her as well,
Right.
you know. But I'm also kind of a little bit of the asshole because I do a lot more training with him than she does. So he like listens to her and gives me a cold shoulder. And it's like sometimes I gotta like,
Lay the law down.
yeah, like lay it all down. Like, the hell you think you're doing? Like we've
Mm.
gone over this. You like go to bed and stuff like that, and yeah, it's like wake up and it's like weird. But I also got to remember it's a puppy too. So I'm sure when he gets like a little older, a little bit more mature. So
Yeah, Donnie, I did see your last
no
video
shit,
the
that
other
actually
day.
sounds pretty decent there, Donnie.
I'll probably check that out
Oh
too.
no, Chris, the new dog, lost his man of the day. Oh, damn, that sucks. You got to wear the upside down lampshade.
Who?
Uh, Krista's new dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
So Gunther still has his, and yeah,
It
he's
looks like
still got his.
a drugged up lampshade.
Gunther
Yeah.
still has his.
My boy still has his too. He turns 8 the 17th of this month.
Oh wow, actually 8. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I've thought about it because it all depends on his temperament and stuff like that. I'm gonna at least keep him until at least he's at least 3 years old, 3 years old. Once I
Right.
figure out like his temperament, how it's gonna be, I do kind of want to breed him because he's a black and red, and he's actually like a good looking boy too. But if his temperament is not right, then I'm not gonna breed him. You know what I mean? Because he is an actual purebred.
Right.
He's got Z papers, so
Yeah, that's like mine. And originally I was gonna stud mine out, but unfortunately
wow.
he doesn't seem to understand what he's supposed to do with the ladies. So I was like, "Ah, that's embarrassing."
Yeah. Well, he hasn't done it in a while, but when he was like really young, he was like really getting it with the pillows, a couple of pillows and shit like that we had. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he'll still know. It's just
mine knows how to do that. He's got a good sized stuffed sheep that he loves to pounce on, but when we tried to get him together with a female chihuahua that was in heat, he freaking ran the other way. I was like, you got to be kidding me, buddy.
right, not a very
Really, Edward? Is that from prostate cancer or just
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's kind of part of it too. Is like the cancer and all the other shit that kind of there. And there's another disease. It's not Cushing's disease or Cushing's disease. There's another disease that they can actually catch if you don't do it. I was actually talking with my one neighbor about it because that's what happened to her one dog. He was 9, 10 years old. think it was like 9 years old or something like that, and she just never got him fixed, and he'd passed, and it was like just out of random. So
Yeah, maybe I'll look into it then. I don't want him.
well, no, that's I mean, if he's 8 years old, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't, but I mean, I know mine. Like I said, it's like I may breed him, but I'm still kind of like I said, I'm still feeling out his. I want him to get out of his puppy stage and at least be kind of become an adult before I go to do that, and
Right.
you know. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, see, I've never been told that, so
Yeah, there's all sorts of different diseases and shit like that they get. There's
late, so I wouldn't worry about it. All right, good. I ain't worried about it, but thanks. Give me a little piece of mind.
right.
I mean, it's not like I want to, he is definitely my last. He was supposed to be my last before this one because I lost 3.
Oh,
But, he was gifted to me for a Christmas present from my ex, and
okay.
I couldn't say no. I mean, he's already got odds against him because he's a full bred, and anything that's full,
eight's kind of late.
Whatever's in the it's whatever's in the bloodline, you're already fighting.
Yeah, no shit, Kevin. Yeah, no, not all dog. I mean, it just depends on the dog too. I mean,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought my 2 mutts that I had would live friggin' forever, but obviously, I mean, for 2 of them, they didn't either. I think they made 11 years.
Shit, 11 years still ain't bad run.
No, it just, when I hear of other people get 16, 17 years out of their dogs, and they were boxer basset hound mix.
Oh, that's what our last dog was. Bear was. He was boxer hound. And I'll tell you something, that fucking dog had yeah, all purebred. Yeah, that was what Bear was. He was boxer hound mix.
They were the coolest. They were stouty and muscular, but had the long ears and the nose, the basset hound, and they were a little on the shorter side.
Well, Bear was. I don't know if I got a picture. Actually, hold on. I do have. Ooh, damn. Breast tumors? That sucks, Kevin.
What? Oh.
Oh, no. He said Sassy was 17 and had breast tumors.
Breast tumors, yeah.
Yeah, mixed her butts. Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, Bear was an awesome, awesome dog. I'm going to have to go back into my picture.
Well, I know. For me, I always felt that the mixed breeds gave you better results and better, less health issues than a lot of because my parents had a lot of full breds, and always constant to the vets, constantly spending money on them, and it just was like.
Well, that's kind of what I'm a little nervous about with him. That's why I'm trying to take all the precautions I can with Gunther here. And
I think for the couple of German Shepherds we had, our biggest problem was the hip dysplasia.
Yep, and that's the big one.
But otherwise, our German Shepherds lived to be very old when I was kids. Anyway, those are the dogs I remember back in the day. My mother went to full breds, like smaller dogs like Pomeranians and Shih Tzus and Scottish Terriers, they didn't live that long. Most of them got cancer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened with Barry. He ended up was riddled with cancer.
This was my male. Oh,
Oh, shoot.
and it was one of those things that. Oh yeah, yours definitely got more boxer than.
There's a good picture of him right there.
Yeah.
Like he definitely had the boxer, stubborn as all hell. Yeah.
We had 4 or 5 people offer to buy our male one every time we went to the vets. They
That
like,
was actually just a picture of him and the cat laying there.
trying to find.
There you can tell how gray he was. He ended up being like close to 16 or 16 years old.
Right. I think my male died way before he was supposed to because I think he ate a poisonous berry in my yard. And when I found out about the berries, I got rid of them. The female, and she just got old and she lost full bladder control. And she was just dribbling everywhere she walked. She couldn't even hold her urine at all.
That's kind of what happened with him, but his wasn't berries or anything like that, but he was old. I mean, I only knew him, like I said, 9 years, but still, that's, like I said, that is a picture of the berries. Fucking really missed the shit out.
Trying to find my. This was my female. She was a Brendel mix.
Oh yeah, Bear was definitely a cool dog. That he was. Yeah, Brendel. Actually, that's what it was. I think it was. No, that's what Brindy was. And now the neighbor also has a Brendel Pit mix.
So this is a better picture of the male. So he was good size. He was more my ex's dog. We got him for her and the other one for my kids, and I'm a little dog, so this was mine out of the 3. I had an Applehead Chihuahua. Because I like cats, but I mean, I grew up with a lot of animals back when I was younger, and so I never really, always around rabbits and horses and other things. So,
right.
But the Chihuahua was the last one that died on me, and he died in my hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't have small dogs. I just never been. I mean, each their own, but I just never been a fan of the small dogs because I'll fucking lose it somewhere, and then I'll see it at the last minute, and then next thing I know, it's like too late. Night, Boston.
Good night, Boston.
Good night, Donnie. Appreciate you dropping by. Thank you. I know it's kind of, well,
Good night,
kind
Donnie.
of one of them slow nights, but
yeah, mine backfired again. That's why I said I don't know if I'm ever going to get this thing done, and I still got to try and do Ghost Flames for the very first time. Never try to do anything for the first time when you're
Ghost
trying to make something
Well,
for a show. Huh?
Ghost planes.
Yeah. I want to try and do ghost flames on my
Oh, flames. I thought you said planes, and I'm like, ghost planes.
no,
Like, what?
no ghost flames.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I'm a big boy. If I step on a little dog, it's going to go splat.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, that's why I can't have a small dog. I want a big dog that, if I'm going to step on, at least I know I'm going to fucking step on him. I'm not going to.
Well, you're gonna trip you first.
Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
Gunther has almost done that to me a couple times. Like, fucking tripped me up. I didn't realize. I thought he was laying in his crate, and I was doing something, and long and the short of it, ended up like fucking stepping backwards in the kitchen and just about fucking fell over. It was just far enough away that I didn't feel him or know he was back there because I was concentrating on what I was doing in the kitchen. So
Right.
I wasn't necessarily paying attention to him because I was paying attention on what I was doing in the kitchen. And yeah.
Hey, Stephen.
Hey, what's going on, Steven? How we doing?
Oh, Steven. Now you know I need new glasses.
Brussels Griffin. Are they kind of like a smaller dog or a Brussels Griffin or?
Griffin sounds like a big bird to me.
Well, yeah, but
Brussels Griffin. Yeah, 17 pounds. Oh, that's a small dog.
oh yeah, it's definitely a small dog.
Like a Pomeranian or a Shih Tzu.
Ha! That's cool. That's actually the name of my buddy Owen's dog is Otis. It's pretty cool. They, him and his old lady and stuff like that moved up to Maine. Hey, what's going on, Taylor? How the hell have we been? Long time no see. Hopefully everything's been going well. I see you got another build completed there, senior build there at Wagon.
Yeah, I think I bought myself a wagon file to print, or I got to buy another one. And then a couple of guys on, that's not what I've been printing for the show, it's something else, but I've been buying a few models from somebody on Cult 3D. You got some good stuff.
Oh yeah, Cold Street Eat, yeah. I'm trying to remember who it is actually.
That place can break you.
Oh yeah, I try to do a lot of scratch building, but some of it's just easier to actually do the 3D printed stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have the 3D printer, so I have, besides the PLA, but my resin, that's what I bought it for, was for my hobbies, but not so much for this hobby. This hobby keeps me
in the wagon. That's right. Yeah.
Whose file did I see? Somebody did a file, and they took a 57 Chevy and mixed it with an El Camino.
I don't know.
I don't remember what.
It might have been Miguel because I know he does a lot of that.
But it looks pretty damn cool. I was like, wow, not bad. I kind of like that. Because I know I downloaded a 75 Malibu. I took the 2-door, even though I owned a 4-door. I always wanted the 2-door, not the 4-door. But I only paid $50 for my car back in the day, you know?
Oh, nice.
That was one of those ones,
Yeah, I'll probably be getting off here in about 9
Oh,
o'clock.
Jimmy,
But
you're
either
back.
way,
Yeah, so um, I think the file that is been printing right now, I'm printing a frame. It's what is it? The designer called it a
oh,
Chevrolet.
good deal. Yeah, I know you were working in that mechanical shop there because you were putting together a lawnmower and other stuff. But no, good deal. You're back at the factory. I mean, you can only take so much bullshit before you just say, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not dealing with it. You can only take so much bullshit.
Well, that's what almost got me in jail. Friggin' friend of mine staying with me while she goes through her stuff, her separation and everything, and the ex or soon to be ex stopped paying for the car, and friggin' wrecker showed up in
Uh-huh.
3:30 in the morning, and I got out there and I told him drop the friggin' car right now. And here, if you go out there and it's private property, they have to drop the car. They're not supposed to take it. And
Okay.
he decided to be a smartass, and I said call the cops, and he's like, I will. Well, he didn't go to the truck to call the cops. He ran to the truck so that he could freaking take off.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's a way to fucking. I mean, I almost got in that repo business while I was like fucking in the army. I almost got into that and was gonna do it as like a side hustle because on base and stuff like that, would have been kind of semi easy to do and shit like that, especially being on base. But yeah,
Yeah, so he drugged me down the road because I was hanging onto the hood. But yeah, anyways, we tried. He didn't know where he was, and he ended up going down to the roundabout. Was actually, a dead end. And we tried to block him in, but she couldn't drive my car good enough. She didn't want my car getting hurt. And I said, I don't care. Block his ass in. I said, and then we get the cops here, and we just couldn't do it. But anyways, try to get this really short. We ended up chasing them all the way down to the main road, and then the cops showed up because he called the cops saying that he feared his life.
well, yeah, exactly.
But two of the officers, there's three officers that showed up, and I respect the law. I really do. I may be irate and everything because of what's going on, until they calm me down a little bit, but I respect the law. I got too many friends
Well,
and
yeah,
family
you put that
members
shit in
that,
court.
the friends and family members that are in the law, so,
Well,
but
yeah, I mean, you take it to the courts, fight it in court, and that's how you deal with it.
they had this one female officer, and she was just pushing my buttons. I was like, she was trying to threaten to take her to jail for aggravated assault with a lethal weapon. And I was like, how do you consider my car a lethal weapon to a Ford 550 tow truck?
Well, it is just in case something happened, whatever. It could been. I understand that. It's like when I drive truck.
So, but yeah.
Oh, it was one of them deals. Gotcha. Okay, don't be friends with the manager. Yeah. Sometimes you want to try to keep that shit like work, personal, keep that shit separate.
Hi, Marcy.
Hey, what's going on, Marcy?
Yeah.
Well, I've got one fender cut out now. We'll get to the other fender cut out next time. Once I get that all marked out. How's the move going, Marcy? I seen on Instagram there you had a little bit of stuff moved, so should be going pretty good, I take it. Wow. Holy shit. You took a big pay cut and no shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Marcy. Well, that's good. Glad to see you got plenty of stuff. No, I appreciate it, Mike Mods. How we doing? The fucking caddy's looking pretty good. Well, it take time. At least now you can take your time and just get everything set up the way you want it. Oh yeah, with that skill set. Oh yeah, Edward. I mean, you can tell anyone to fuck. Oh, you want to play games? Fuck you. This person will hire me in a minute. Like that's why I haven't given up my CDL yet. I still got that, and they're hurting for drivers. I could fucking go just about anywhere and drive. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. You can always yeah, you don't even have to pay. Right? So when we leave, we're probably gonna end up leaving some of our furniture here. Like we got bar stools to go with like the bar. We're not gonna take them with us. I'm gonna take my treadmill, my Smith machine. We're gonna probably leave the couch, a recliner, which is kind of older. It's like, let's see, we've been here 7, 8 years. It's about 5, 6 years old. So it's nice. Yeah. Yep, exactly. That's why we're starting with stuff like that and try and get rid of a bunch of stuff. And like I said, when we sell the house, the shit's going to stay with the house. We're going to pack up pretty much what we want. And what we don't want is going to stay with the house. I mean, we'll get rid of the trash or whatever, but yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Another New
That's
England
good deal.
boy.
Prepping for the show there. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, exactly. I went through and we got rid of 2 huge ass bags of fucking clothes, gave them to Goodwill. John, what's going on, Mr. Bopar? How we doing? Oh shit! Damn. Yep, exactly. That's what. Like I said, we're gonna do. I already took 2 huge ass bags of clothes over to the Goodwill and stuff like that. So we're gonna take our bed, a table which is like 100-something-year-old table, and it was my grandfather's. It was old as shit. Nice. That's gonna be pretty awesome with that flat toe and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna start shit canning stuff now because we want to try to be out of here by. We want to try to be out of here by next year. That's like our goal and stuff like that, to be out of here by next year. November time frame, I'll be heading down to Oklahoma and stuff like that. Nice. Well, yeah, you always got to have room for the dio. You always got to have room for a dio. Right, exactly. Exactly, Mike. I mean, I don't think I'm going to fill a 40-yard dumpster, but I mean, you know, maybe like half a dumpster. But I mean, a lot of shit's going to get donated, or if I can sell it, I'm going to sell it. So this is true, Marcy. I know you've been at it for a while, but I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Gotta have a garage. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, I think I'm at an all right stopping point tonight, so. And that's all that matters. Hell yeah. Fucking sit there and make a huge ass diorama and take it to the shows. Huh. Oh shit, that's actually pretty cool. That'll look good and stuff like that. Yeah, no shit, right?
Good night, Mike.
Hey, night, Mike. Catch you later. Good luck. We'll be in touch. All right. Sounds good, Kevin. I'm going to probably take my meds, get off here, and
Yeah.
probably go to bed.
All right, Sarge.
All right, Norm. Appreciate you hanging out and stuff like that.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. Yeah. Eventually get it done there and stuff like that.
Good night, all in the chat.
All right. Night, Norm. At Island Dragway at Green Meadows, New Jersey. Oh yeah, cut it up into small pieces and stuff like that. It makes it way easier to store. That's why when I kind of did that one diorama base for Acme there, when I brought that down, that was, good size, but I made it where it sit there. Oh yeah, no, I hear him out there, Marcy. He's barking because he heard my alarm go off. So yeah. Yep. So anyway, all right, y'all. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Monday night, got a little bit accomplished. Started another new project, but it is what it is. So hopefully next week everything goes right. We should be on the same schedule. So we'll be doing it Monday night. Also October 1st starts cancer awareness group build. So God damn. That's actually, yeah, fuck, with a gear that high in there, oh, hell yeah, I'd fucking definitely be twisting frame on that. Holy shit. Woo! Anyway, Edward, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. You have a good evening, stuff like that. All right, anytime, Marcy. Appreciate you coming by, stopping by. Good luck on the move, and hopefully your pizza gets done soon. So, anyway, everybody, like I said, it's been fun. We'll hopefully do this again next week. I'll maybe plan it out a little bit different, a little better. Hopefully I'll have something, I don't know, maybe a little bit better planned other than kind of hang out. Maybe I'll sit there, probably by the time next week rolls around, it'll be old news, and I'll have shit about the debate or something like that for fuck your feelings or something. So it is what it is. But all right, y'all. Edward, Mopar, I think Joey's kicking around in here. Taylor, Marcy, Edward, Kevin Smith still in here. Steven. Let's see. Mike already tapped out. Mini Mike still might be in here. Buds, I think he already checked out. A bunch of y'all checked out. So Little Jimmy, I think he's still here. He just got off work. But anyway, y'all in the chat, thank you for coming to hang out on a Tuesday night. And yeah, this is Sarge over at GI Mechanic Scale Modeling, and I'm out. See ya.